Just do a quick walk around to the outside of the machine. Unfortunately, I'm using my phone as a camera, and then I cannot zoom in any farther, so it's really, or zoom out any farther, I should say. So it's kind of tough to film with, but I'll do my best. Undercarriage is clean, like I said. Bogey wheels are smooth, they're not chewed up. The only one that has any chewed up on it is the back one. Fairly typical of these machines. They make aftermarket steel ones for the backs so they don't wear out. I believe they make aftermarkets for the fronts too. The fronts here are in good shape. This wheel motor here, I don't know if you can see it, that's a new wheel motor, remanufactured. I say we put it in less than 20 hours ago. What I would say the worst part of the machine is, aesthetically speaking, is the front here. It's got some scratches, and you know, the scratches have surface rust. Obviously it's not rusting through or anything like that. Bucket is in good shape, except for the cutting edge is probably on its last leg. As you can see, the corner here is almost lined up with the corner of the bucket. It's a bolt-on edge. Obviously you can put a new one on there, but the middle still has edge left. Edges are gone. Gas cap, I don't know if it works the way it should. Goes on, locks. Hydraulics back here work the way they should. Cover goes up. I guess it did kind of stop there. I don't know if that's because it's cold, but they do hold it up, doesn't fall down. Radiator is clean. It's not smashed. It's never been smashed. None of the tabs are bent. The fins all look good. Grill down there is in good shape. Tow hooks down here are good. I don't think we've ever gotten it stuck, so we've never used them. Engine compartment, as we talked about, the exhaust has rust. Everything else is very clean, the way it should be. I don't see much for oil, whatever down here. It looks like there's some leaves, debris down in there. I don't know that that makes a big difference to you or not, but thought I'd point it out. New Caterpillar battery. I think it's got less than 20 hours on it as well. I don't know if I can show you a whole lot more in there. Fuel filter, less than 20 hours. There's some residue on top there because when we put the new one on, we had to prime the system, and we got diesel fluid, diesel fuel all over. So that explains that, as well as down here. We couldn't get the system to prime, so we had to crack a couple of these lines to get fuel going, and got diesel all over it, which is why there's grease or whatever residue on all that. Undercarriage over here, same deal. Back wheel over here looks a little better actually. It's the only one that's chewed up. All the other ones are in good shape. Tracks, like we talked about, thought maybe 50-60%. Tread depth, I don't know, a little more than half the thickness of my finger. There are spots like this. There's a chunk taken out. That's probably one of the bigger ones there. I don't see any that big anywhere else. But overall, I'd say they're in good shape, and depending what you do with them, they should last a long time. Like we talked about as well, the door, the Lexan here, has some scratches. Definitely still usable. Doesn't bother us. I don't know if you can see it in the video or not, but it does have some scratching to it. It is replaceable. All you gotta do is pull this seal. Actually, pull it right here, this emergency exit here. Pull that, seal comes out, Lexan pops out. From ASV it's $300, but you can order it from a glass shop for less than $100. Hydraulic hookups here. Standard flow. I believe it's 18 gallons per minute. Here is your, that might be frozen, but that's a 7-pin hookup in case you have an attachment that has electronics to it. And I believe that's about it for the walk around, basic walk around.